BBC Breakfast presenters Lakshmi Gopal and Ben Doulos introduced the clip as the year draws to a close, but many tuned into the show complained the news compilation had been biased against the Conservatives and deemed it a damaging attack. It came as the look back reflected on the unprecedented triple change in prime ministers during 2022 as well as the economic decline and cost of living crisis. Now, it's been a very busy year in UK politics, with 3 different prime ministers and the publication of the Sue Gray report, Lakshmi remarked. The presenter added, "Didn't that feel like that was an eternity ago?" "Yeah," Ben agreed. "More than a year it feels like, doesn't it? Believe it or not, that was this year," Lakshmi stated, continuing, and our political correspondent Helen Catt has been taking a look back. Helen went on to summarize 2022 as a year when politics came at you fast. She elaborated, 3 prime ministers in the space of a few months, a mini-budget that had a dramatic impact within hours, all against the backdrop of a war in Europe and the cost of living going up at its fastest rate in decades. Recalling the biggest controversy from the start of the year, she added, "But it all started with a hangover." The segment showed how the year had kicked off with further allegations against Boris Johnson as the Partygate scandal continued. It also gave a recap on the start of the war in Ukraine. "The war in Ukraine meant it wasn't the right time to challenge Boris Johnson," Helen commented. Labour leader Keir Starmer also appeared in the footage over claims made against him for breaching lockdown rules, although he was later cleared by police of any breach. Reacting to the news item, some viewers were quick to argue the piece was biased. Twitter user @BobBro wrote, "BBC Breakfast on the socialist bandwagon again. They call it a review but clearly it is another damning attack on governance." @Stephen378461115 added, "We pay for this biased lies at breakfast and it's not value for money, even blatant lies." BBC just showed a political review of 2022. And for a change, it was very damning for the Tories. "Very interesting," @QuilterDown sarcastically shared. @NigelMasso8 posted, "Watching the political review of the year on @Breakfast and it might just be the best half-hour of comedy the BBC has ever shown." @MetPsycho1 had a differing view, however, just watching the @Breakfast review of the Boris-bashing year and listening to the Tories standing up in the HFC and seeking his demise. I now hope that these Tories are looking back in shame at what has now happened to the economy with Sunak and Hunt." @MeganY902872242 hit out though, "Glad I don't watch @News Socialist Claptrap anymore. Doubt they'd have given context of economies of EU and US far worse." Others defended the look back though, with @William Yerner asking those who criticized it, "What are they getting wrong?" BBC Breakfast airs weekdays from 6 a.m. on BBC One.